this pretty much sums up the economy right now, this place that I'm at called Trinity Hills. And literally, guys, I just arrived here by chance. Literally, we were doing the mini golf and I said, oh my God, look at the for sale signs at that development that you've probably seen in the other videos that I've done. And here we're now at this commercial real estate development that is just up the top, up the road from there, and they're building more of it, but they haven't started yet. And I mean, it is literally about 70–80% vacant here. Yeah, there's a few places that are filled, like the Booster Juice that's over there, and there's a Good Life Fitness, but there's really nothing else. I mean, look at this sign. It says activate windows down there. They haven't even paid for windows, it seems, because who's going to pay for stuff when you've got just thousands and thousands of square feet that is empty? And it's all ready, guys. All this stuff is ready to go. It's not being constructed. There is tenants here. You can see the tenants right there, and there's just barely anybody here. So you have to ask the question, who's footing the bill for all this empty square footage of space? This is meant to be prime real estate in a city that is rich because oil is going up in price, or at least that's what people want you to believe, right? But the thing is, this is meant to be the epicenter of the Canadian economy right now. The only place in the Canadian economy where things are actually produced, which is mainly commodities, oil, things like that. And here we have the economy is just absolutely dead. Why is that? Well, guys, there's no oil boom here in Calgary or in Canada because of the same climate policies that we see across Europe and across America too. And these climate policies are literally a disaster. They are leading to supply shortages of oil. They are leading to supply shortages of food in the future. They just announced in the week past that the fertilizer, they're doing the same thing as they're pretty much doing with the Dutch farmers. And what do you think Canadians are going to do about it? Are they going to do anything? Probably not. They'll probably just let themselves be rolled over by the World Economic Forum. People just aren't loud enough. They just aren't loud enough. People are almost too nice because they just let themselves be took advantage of by the government. And that is especially what's happening right here in Canada. And you can see, guys, there's literally nobody down here. It's all just empty. We'll have a little walk down here and I'll show you. I mean, I can remember seeing some of the people that I watch who have done videos in China for years and years, and they were literally walking through developments the same as this, which were absolutely dead. And these developments are everywhere, and I'm going to be showing you some more now. We've been pretty busy over the past couple of weeks. We've had friends staying with us. We got more friends staying with us. You have to stay busy in the summer because the weather is so terrible here in the winter, and summers are so short, so make the most of it. Basically, just empty, 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 empty all here. You can call if you want to have a shop here, but look at the foot traffic, guys. I mean, literally, I'm the only person in the whole place walking right now. That's your foot traffic. One person. Just to show you, it's Saturday, 12:30, so noon on a Saturday. So this place should be packed, but there's no restaurants. Nobody is really here. It is just a disaster, guys. So 12:30, Saturday the 30th of July, this is what you get. You've even got insane views by the look. I apologize for the wind if there is any wind, but there's actually insanely good views from here as well. Like, this would be an excellent place for a restaurant if the economy was actually booming, which it's not. You know, people are up to their eyeballs in it. The great thing about this channel is we've grown to a size now where we have a lot of insider information that I get from people who work in the banking system, people who work in banks, people who are mortgage brokers, people who are real estate agents. So I get a good heartbeat on what actually is going on out there, and it's really, really interesting. You know, I was speaking to a subscriber this week who was really, really concerned for his job. He works at a bank here in Calgary, and he was saying legitimately most people have less than $1,000 saved. Less than $1,000. And apparently this is the city which is the richest city in Canada. Now, the richest city in terms of average household income, but how much do they have left? This is also the city with the highest amount of debt per person in Canada. It's also the city with the highest default rate in Canada. So when you take all of that into consideration, doesn't it kind of change your perspective on things? And the reason I'm bringing you Calgary right now is because so many people ask about Calgary, so I feel like I have to report on it, and you can see it, guys. You can see it. There is nobody here. We are literally here 12:30, 30th of July. There's nobody here, and it is dead. And why aren't people moving in? But yeah, you've got a good view of the city. You are right by the COP right there. It's prime real estate, shouldn't it be? But it's not. Nobody is filling it up, it's vacant. So the thing is, a lot of the developers are gonna go the same way as the developers in China. And we're gonna find out as well, probably, that a lot of the developers that are here in Canada have been doing similar things, over leveraging themselves. You know, we know that the banks are heavily involved. All these developers do not have the cash. Unfortunately, practically none of them are public companies, so we don't get any insight into their financials. But it's obvious because the amount of them taking out construction loans, huge construction loans, why would they be doing that unless they actually had loads of cash themselves? Why would they be paying these high interest rates, especially now? Rates are really high. You know, it's just a changing environment. And right now, the stock market is going up. Yes, it's the summer right here, and I don't really pay much attention to what markets do over the summer. So they're just trying to build up more suckers into the mix so they can sell it onto them and crash it probably later this year. And it's just the way the markets work in cycles like that. But the reality is a lot of people are going to get trapped like that. You know, the thing is, guys, I've just never seen such a distorted economy. And you know, Calgary was one of the places where the most stimulus went. It was where the most federal stimulus went, right here in Alberta and Calgary. And you know what that means? That means it has the most distorted economy in the country. You know, how many people left? How many people moved here and thought, wow, it's actually okay here, but they didn't realize it's totally artificial and a distorted economy. The thing is, guys, as we head into the future moving forward, you just got to look in ways to protect your wealth and look at ways that you want to grow your wealth in the future, because there is going to be plenty of opportunities to do that moving forward. I am very forward thinking, and I believe that there is going to be an incredible amount of opportunities. Whereas last year, I was totally the opposite, but my mindset is starting to change as things get more and more dismal and abysmal looking for people. My mind starts to change, and I start to think that, hey, there's going to be some good opportunity, because as soon as everybody's fearful, that's when you buy. And it's when people are panicking, when there's a major catalyst, that is really the time to buy. And that's not my method. That is people who are way more successful than I am. People like Jeremy Grantham. So remember that, guys, because I think that is very key. When there's panic, when there's a catalyst, that will really be the time to buy. The likely catalyst will be a financial crisis here in Canada, which is coming because the banks are absolutely up to their eyeballs in all this garbage that you see right now behind me. And this is all over Canada. Think about this on a national scale. It's not just this random place. There was another place that I was going to film at a few months ago, and I forgot my microphone. It's safe to say it was really windy, and I was pretty angry about that one. So anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please do me the honor of liking this video. It greatly helps the videos get out there on the YouTube algorithm, seen by more people. Go down below, hit the subscribe button, and whilst you're there, hit that little notification bell. You'll just get notified when new videos come about and when new live streams come about. Love to see you participating in the live stream, and leave a comment of what you think is going to happen. Do you see roses at the end of this? Because I certainly don't. I just see a train wreck of an economy falling off a cliff, and I see other places for better opportunities, not in this country. I don't trust this country anymore. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace and love. Bye-bye.